1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Just trying to get something. Where is it? There we go. Okay, what the friggin' hell? Hmm. Hmm. Ugh. Okay, so I can't even use that logo. That sucks. Huh. Oh well. Alrighty. That should be everything. I was trying to put the XPWL logo above my journals for when I do XPWL streams on, when I'm advertising on DeviantArt. Problem is the XPWL logo doesn't seem to work with the DeviantArt cover thingy over your journal, because now we're being forced to use Eclipse, obviously. Give me a quick second here. I gotta go get my phone, or I'm not going to be able to see your comments, and I'm sure you guys are telling me, hey, hey, read your comments! Do it! Fix that up too while I'm at it. Excuse me. As soon as the chat loads. There we go. Be a little different tonight. We got a few people that are off for the night. So, gonna have a few matches with some people that haven't been on the air as much. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Wednesday night. Do you know where your wrestling is? If it's not with AEW or NXT, it better be with us. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Wednesday Night Whirlwind. We're live from Florence, Italy, with XPWL Wednesday Night Whirlwind going live on the air. We've got ourselves an interesting card tonight. A lot of people that haven't been featured much on the show are finally getting a bit of an opportunity to shine here. We start with our opening contest, although these guys have been featured enough as of late. The New York Represent have not been really active that much on the roster lately, so tonight they have challenged the LWO to a match. The titles may not be on the line, but at the same point, the New York Represent are more than willing to prove their worth here and possibly get themselves in line for a title shot. Excuse me. Also, before we proceed with the next match, I would just like to give a shout out to the Gaspard family. Very, very sorry for your loss of like I said, a hero and a father. Former WWE superstar Shad Gaspard has passed away after an accident that happened. Actually, I believe it was yesterday. For those that haven't read the news, basically they were out swimming. I'm not 100% on just what exactly swept him away. What the hell? We're supposed to be getting ready for this match, and the Wrath and Ruin are attacking Pedro and El Bandito before the match can even start. What the hell kind of crap is this? Wrath and Ruin absolutely annihilating the LWO here and leaving the ring. I'm sorry, losing my train of thought here. We're going to get the match underway, but basically, Shad Gaspard, a former member of the tag team Crime Time, he was out with his daughter swimming. Something ended up happening while they were out there, and while Shad unfortunately got swept off, and they didn't find him until this morning. Unfortunately, from what I read, he had people were going out to rescue him and his daughter, but he told them to focus on his daughter. So again, the guy in my eyes is a hero, and he will be greatly missed. That being said, I'm sorry. Now let's get into the match. Sorry. As El Bandito here is locking up with Smalley Biggs, and so far, the LWO at a disadvantage. Wrath and Ruin attacking the LWO before they even got in the ring. Smalley Biggs and Stomachache they were considering telling the two of them to just go backstage and back off, but El Bandito and Pedro refused to leave. Snapmare with a kick to the back, and Bandito trying to get back into this thing. Tags in Pedro. Here comes Pedro Munoz. And Pedro is at a big disadvantage. Pedro is a cruiserweight. And between Smalley Biggs is 430 and Stomachache's 480 pounds. I'm pretty sure Pedro doesn't even come close to being able to match girth and weight with anybody. Not in this match, not even El Bandito, and Bandito's his tag partner. He's a hell of a wrestler, but he is a scrawny thing. But he's trying to get the crowd going. I know we've got some people up in the cheaper seats up near the top of the arena with LWO t-shirts. Oh! But there's a lot of New York Represent shirts out there too. And Pedro being dragged back toward the corner. There's a snapmare. And Smalley Biggs with a kick to the back of the head. And here comes Stomachache, the acrobatic fat guy of the New York Represent. 480 pounds, and he frickin' flies off the top rope like he was on the moon. And I mean that wholeheartedly. That guy, I'm still trying to figure out, yeah, kind of like that, except off the top rope. And Pedro, oh my God, 480 pounds, submission, bow and arrow, trying to make Stomachache submit. No. Stomachache, oh my God, big belly-to-belly suplex. And taunting, Pedro's in trouble here. I thought it was his daughter. Okay, well, either way. It was one of his children. Stomachache again, making very short work of Pedro here and cracks him with a right hand, spinning like a top. Pedro with an arm drag takeover. And Canadian Destroyer here. And it's amazing that Pedro didn't get crushed under that 480-pound frame. What the hell is he doing going out of the ring? Oh, springboard elbow drop, misses the mark. He didn't even try to aim for that one. Uh-oh. Oh, Spanish Fly countered into a clothesline by Stomachache. Kick to the back. And an axe handle smash. Oh, God. 480 pounds on top of Pedro with the camel clutch. And Pedro breaks it and pulls himself out. Hard shot into the turnbuckle. Pedro into the ropes and caught Stomachache coming in and nailed him with a DDT. Pedro knocked to the ground by a kick. Stomachache getting the jawbreaker, and Pedro tried for the Hurricane Rana again, but Stomachache shrugged him off. Spins him over. Uh-oh. Try to go for another belly-to-belly. Pedro fighting his way out. And Smalley Biggs almost made a grab for him there. And Pedro and Bandito are going to take advantage of the corner here. Stomping the hell out of Stomachache. There's the drop kick. Is it over? Are they going to beat the New York Represent with a stomping? No. Smalley Biggs tries to get in the ring. Pedro rushes him. Smalley Biggs got out of the ring, though. Uh-oh, off the ropes here. Off the other side, big splash! And El Bandito just got flattened into a tortilla shell. Only a one there. Oh, God. Oh! Smalley Stomachache tossing Pedro over his head. Or Pedro over his head. And now he's focused on El Bandito here. Big power slam. Trying to go for a belly-to-belly again. El Bandito thrown into the corner. Uh-oh. Are we going to see it? No. Maybe not. What the hell is he doing? Oh, God. Vader bomb. A Vader bomb out of the corner onto El Bandito. The ref out of position. 1, 2. And Bandito kicks out. Again, Wrath and Ruin coming out and attacking Pedro and El Bandito before the match even got started. Oh, no. Stomachache going to the second rope. Oh, bonsai drop. 1, 2. 480 pounds and Bandito still kicked out. El Bandito is almost flattened like a pancake, and now Smalley Biggs, who's actually bigger than Stomachache, steps into the ring. Stuck in the ropes. Oh. And Bandito with an arm drag takeover. Oh, nice drop kick in the corner. El Bandito trying to rally himself back into this. I mean, Stomachache did some damage, but El Bandito is still able to deal with Smalley Biggs. Oh, look at this, STF. And Smalley Biggs, I don't think he's ever been put in a submission like this before. I mean, Smalley Biggs is usually a really, like, you know, his body's physically imposing. It's sometimes hard to do some of these submissions because there's just so much distance to cover to lock it in. Oh, heavy DDT on the Smalley Biggs. 1, 2, and Bandito only got a 2 on that one. Uh-oh. Bandito going up top. Is he thinking frog splash? Oh, no, maybe not. Elbow drop catching Smalley Biggs right in the small of his back. Smalley Biggs dragging El Bandito to the center of the ring and stomping the hell out of him. Oh, God. This could be it. Oh! Gut buster. Going for the cover. 1, 2. Pedro interrupts. El Bandito really needs to make a tag. Oh, another heavy DDT. Now I'm not so sure what Bandito's doing. Pedro is kind of hanging in the corner, but he's taking a beating too, don't get me wrong. Bandito waiting for Smalley Biggs to move. I guess he didn't think he finished him off. He could have gotten a pin there and it would have been over. He stalled. Oh, El Bandito into the ropes. And Smalley Biggs taking advantage of his huge frame. And Bandito, another heavy DDT. This time, 1, 2, and only 2. Uh-oh. Going to the top rope here, and Stomachache caught him on the way through. Both men are down. Who's going to move first? Bandito's to his feet first. Oh, neck snap. Punch to the chops. And Smalley Biggs taunting El Bandito. And El Bandito answers with a kick and another DDT. I think Bandito has no choice but to go for the head. He wants to do more damage, but I don't think after what happened to him and Pedro getting attacked, I don't think they can muster up as much strength as they want to. Tried for it again, and El Bandito with a reverse DDT. Smalley Biggs trying to get to his corner. Never mind, we might be seeing a frog splash. Off the top. Oh, hits it. 1, 2. Only 2. And Pedro going after his stomach ache and taking him out of the picture. Ooh, look at this, Dragon Sleeper. But the referee chasing Pedro out of the ring. Smalley Biggs is pretty much exhausted at this point. Oh, basement drop kick. What is Bandito thinking here? Turns him around. Uh-oh, oh no! Tequila Sunrise! And Smalley Biggs taps. I'm just gonna go with the factor that Smalley Biggs isn't supposed to bend back like that. Here are your winners, the LWO. Oh, look at who came back out here. These teams are going to meet again, I guarantee it. And by the looks of it, the LWO don't mind the factor that they're getting a rematch. LWO are literally calling Wrath and Ruin back down to the ring to finish what they started. Moving on to the next match, we've got ourselves an interesting one as Shiva is about to take on our current Cruiserweight champion, the Great Oni, in a Falls Count Anywhere match. And this should be interesting because both men from Japan, and while they don't outright know each other, you gotta figure these two both a similar style of fighting. The only difference between them is Oni's, well, he particularly carries some extra toys in his arsenal, like the Poison Mist. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Currently on his way to the ring, formerly from Osaka, Japan, he now makes his home in Wood Oak City. This is Shiva! This is going to be a hell of a contest, seeing Shiva and Great Oni exchange blows here. I can't wait. His opponent from Japan. He represents the Capcom Wrestling Association and is the current reigning XPWL Cruiserweight Champion, the Great Oni. Interesting replacement logo for the Cruiserweight Championship. The center plate has been updated with a kabuki-style face on the front of it. These two look very similarly built. It'll be interesting to see how this match goes. Oni with the first attack, hitting the clothesline. Haymaker. Oh, tried to go for a knee, and look at that. Shiva with a great counter. Back elbow, spinning wheel kick, and no luck there. Oni missed. And Oni tried a suplex. Shiva landing on his feet and hitting the one-legged drop kick, or the jump kick, as a lot of people like to call it. And a kick to the back, and Shiva putting his educated feet to work. Oh, geez. And arm breaker. Punch to the stomach. And a clothesline. And Shiva bouncing off of the canvas. And again, this match is false count anywhere. And look at Oni. Oni's jumping the barricade. What the hell is he doing? And Shiva's daring him to come back in. And Shiva is not going to worry about it. He's going out after him. And Oni tried to wave Shiva off. Oh, and these two are already fighting in the crowd. Oh boy, this is going to get intense before it gets better. Shiva and Oni are fighting amongst the capacity crowd. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're near any of the t-shirt stands and everything, please do not throw your drinks, snacks, or anything else at the wrestlers. Oni and Shiva are just beating the hell out of each other right here in front of the fans. And Shiva trying to lure Oni back to the ring. Oni does not want to go back to the ring. And he is going right after Shiva, attacking him from behind. Uppercut. Elbow shot. And Oni, slamming Shiva into that barricade wall. And these two are just brawling here. This is no longer a match, it's a clusterfuck. And these two fighting in that same spot for a while. They have not managed to make any ground either way. And now Shiva starting to get the upper hand here. Nope, Oni with a counter. And Shiva with another one. And they are moving towards the stage here. Once they're outside of that barricade zone, they'll be right in front of the stage here. And they are. That's exactly where they are. Both tried a roundhouse kick. Both did not meet the mark. And Shiva with the final crash just put Oni out on his feet. Where the hell's the referee? There he is. 1, 2, 3, and Shiva knocks Oni the fuck out. Let's get another look at the action here. The first attempt at the final crash. That was a hell of a shot. Here is your winner, Shiva! It's been the first time in a long time we've ever had a match end that close to the stage. And I agree with the Nightmare Emperor. Whatever Oni's plan was, trying to drag Shiva back toward the entrance ramp, it did not do any good. Shiva kicked him in the head and knocked him out. Again, another superstar that hasn't been featured lately is the Shepherd. Along with that, Syndicate member Scarab has been kind of scarce lately. From what we hear, he's also been taking on work as part of a new syndicate that came up. For those who don't know, I would suggest checking out the game Streets of Rage 4 for more information. That being said, though, he'll have his work cut out for him as Scarab gets in the ring tonight with the Shepherd with Sister Abigail at his side. That was a hell of a Falls Count Anywhere match, though. I gotta tell you, though, with the way things are looking, if Shiva is in league with Mr. X again, I think Mr. X probably liked what he saw. Let's get down to the ring for this next match. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Currently on his way down to the ring from Wood Oak City, he is a member of the Y Syndicate. This is the Yellow Signal, Scarab! Did I hear that right? I could have sworn that the announcer said that Scarab is a part of the Y Syndicate and not the X Syndicate. Was I hearing that correctly? Doesn't matter. Let's see what he's got. His opponent being accompanied by Sister Abigail. He is from Darkside, and he is the founding member of the Flock. This is the Master of the Lantern of the Lost, the Shepherd! That eerie music, that devilishly freaky smile on his face as he's approaching the ring, and the amount of fear he and his cohort Abigail are able to instill in their opponents. I mean, even if they're allies, they're still creeped out by it. Again, Shepherd wanted to remind people, do not ever consider him a good guy. His intentions have never been good in any sort of fashion. However, he also understands the importance of fairness. If he's going to conquer the world, he's going to do it his way, and he's going to give people a fair chance to fight back. So I guess it's an admirable trait coming from somebody like him. But at the same point, he says he's not an evil person. But to be honest with you, when you get to know the Shepherd, he's actually quite a gentleman. A little bit crazy in the ring, but outside the ring, he's actually quite a gentleman. And Scarab already having trouble with Shepherd in the early going as Shepherd whips him off the ropes. And Scarab can't do anything with him. Oh no, maybe not. Arm drag takeover. And Scarab, Irish whip into the corner, and a Russian leg sweep. Scarab landing right on his feet. And again, trying to overpower Shepherd, and Shepherd just shoving him off. Scarab trying to use quick attacks, but unfortunately, then he tries to go for something bigger, and Shepherd shrugs him off. Grabbing Scarab by that mohawk of his. Scarab with a counter. Went for a chop, no luck there. Shepherd, Irish whip to the other side of the ring, comes in and runs Scarab over. Stomp on the back and a chokehold. No, he has all the time in the world, Ryu. We've learned from him backstage a lot of things about him and Abigail, including how long the Shepherd has actually existed for. The Lantern of the Lost has certainly extended his already unusual lifespan. Stomping the hell out of Scarab here. You know, I'm going to say it right now. I want management to actually look into possibly booking this match for Sauble Beach Slam Fest because I think it would be a dream match. I want to see Shepherd versus Mr. X. And Scarab with a hard chop, and Shepherd barely fazed by it. Oh, running bump. One, and Shepherd easily kicks out. Oh, hard right hand and a flying forearm. Shepherd, oh, iron claw, and Scarab is going down. Holding on tight. Is it over? No, Scarab's fighting his way out. Nice shot right to the gut. Another one. Shepherd again with a clothesline. And now he's measuring the Scarab. What is he going to do with the yellow signal? Grabs him. Uh-oh. Last rites. Tombstone. It's over. Scarab's done. 1, 2, 3. And as I said, the yellow signal is done like dinner. Get another look at some of the action here. There's a heavy headbutt from earlier in the match. And this actually didn't score Shepherd the win, but it did knock the wind out of Shepherd, or out of Scarab long enough for him to question where the hell he was. I mean, most people who've been in the ring with Shepherd know just how painful the last rites Tombstone pile driver is when Shepherd jumps in the air and drops somebody like that. I mean, look at that. Shepherd on top. Scarab is literally immobilized. He's not moving. His eyes are shut. Here is your winner, the Shepherd. Yes, indeed, lights out. Looks like the Shepherd's getting a bit of a fan following out here. Maybe some bizarre people from Darkside that came to see him. God, that's a horrifying face. On to our next match. We have ourselves a triple threat tornado tag team match. Currently involving the XPWL Women's Tag Team Champions, Cynical Flitter and La Livy, the Octoling, the Rats. We have them taking on Brianna Kaze and Trish and Kai from the One. Tried to talk to Brianna Kaze earlier today when they found out they'd be in this triple threat tornado tag team match. Well, Kaze, we don't really have an interpreter for. Brianna basically summed up what Kaze was saying in her own phrasing. So I'm hoping if Trish and Kai and Flitter and Livy were listening when Brianna said earlier tonight, nothing personal, it's just business. I might not be able to see the comment section for a few minutes, guys. I need to grab something to eat because it's already 8:30 and most places close by 9:30, and I don't know how long the stream is going to go, so I would like to get some food for myself if that's perfectly okay. I won't be long. I will still be commentating, but I won't be able to see the comments for a few minutes. That's all. I hate being indecisive. Let's get down to ringside. Ladies and gentlemen, the following triple threat tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. Currently on her way to the ring, she is from Equestria. She is one half of the XPWL Women's Tag Team Champions and represents the Rats. This is Cynical Flitter! And Flitter doing Skellon's bidding for the better part of a month now. Getting close to Sable Beach Slam Fest, and all I can think about is what are we gonna do with Flitter here? I mean, she's not exactly joined of her own free will. We know that much. But at the same time, she can't hesitate to do Skellon's bidding. But for some reason, she's made sure to keep this tag team going. Her tag team partner from Inkopolis Square. This is the other half of the XPWL Women's Tag Team Champions and the other member of the Rats. This is La Livy, the Octoling. And there's been words buzzing around that Livy was actually considering retiring. A possibility that might happen, we don't know. We're going to have more information on that possibly at another point. From what we know, the details are skeptical, but I'll hopefully have some information for everybody as soon as possible. And again, this is just a rumor. Introducing the other participants next. From Japan and Costa Rica, respectively, they are Brianni Del Rey and Kaze. They are Brianna Kaze. And these two look ready to go. That much is obvious. Here we go. And here comes the one, starting with its leader. Ladies and gentlemen, the next participants in this match. First, from the Realm of Shadows, she leads the one. This is Trish. Ladies and gentlemen, the next participant in this match, she is from the Realm of Shadows, and she represents the one. This is Kai! Go, and immediately the match begins, and Flitter going right after Kaze, Livy going after Trish, and oh my god, Flitter jumped over the top to the floor, right onto the concrete, and her and Kaze are not wasting any time going after each other. Trish slams Livy, Kai going after Brianni Del Rey, and oh, I think Kai might have taken that nothing personal line a bit too seriously. Kaze trying to go for a suplex. If she'd have gone through with that suplex, she would have dropped Flitter right on the steps. And wow, Kaze and Flitter have been doing the dangerous thing, fighting on the concrete floor. Kaze throws Flitter in. Trish waiting for Livy to get back to her feet. She was going to jump her, but no luck there. Kaze got pinned, and Trish had to break it up. Brianni thrown over the top rope. Livy now going after Kai. Kaze breaking up. Brianni and Kai there. Or sorry, Livy and Kai there. I can't English today. And everybody's all over the damn ring here. match is all over the place. There's bodies everywhere. Trish and Kaze going at it, and look at Flitter trying to tear Kai's leg apart. And oh, spinning kick missed, but Trish tried to capitalize, and that didn't work. Pop-up cutter coming up. Kai hits Flitter with it. And everybody else abandoning the ring, while Kai trying to go for cover. 1, 2, and I don't know what the hell Brianni did there, but oh, what the hell? Going for a submission. Kai caught in some kind of neck lock. And here comes Livy to make the save. Her and Trish. Kaze gets in the ring, snap suplex, and down goes Trish. Brianni off the top, trying to hit the drop kick. She gently tapped Flitter, but it wasn't enough to actually do any damage. And Flitter rushes Brianni and almost got nailed, but she got kicked in the face, and I don't know what Brianni's doing here. Oh, drops Flitter on the steps. Trish trying to get her some of Flitter, and Brianni not appreciating it. The Rats have been an absolutely dominant tag team in the women's division. In fact, Flitter's tag team reign has outshined Radagio Dazzum, which was the former record holder. And oh my God, Flitter almost took Kai's head off. 1, 2, and Trish makes the save. What in the hell? Flitter backing away. And Trish and Flitter having a bit of a disagreement here. Oh, Livy with a powerbomb to Kaze. And Brianni waiting. Kick to the gut. What in the hell is Brianni Del Rey doing here? Oh, pump handle power slam. Going for the cover here, and Trish immediately breaks it up. Oh, God. Flitter going for it. Oh, stunner from Livy. Snap DDT from Flitter. And Trish breaking up the count before even a 1 could be reached. And Trish trying to fight with... Uh-oh. Flitter grab, forever 1, and Trish drilling Flitter into the mat head first. Going for the cover. 1, 2, and Flitter kicks out. Kai picks up Brianni and an airplane spin. And Livy tried to go for a fishhook suplex on Kaze. Kaze countered it. Oh, Flitter with a spear. And you can hear that heaving breath from Trish when all the air got knocked out of her system from that. Gangwoman's DDT. Oh. And a pump handle power slam from Brianni. We got a pin. 1, 2, and only 2. Brianni stopping to make the save. And she probably has Livy dead to rights here too. But Livy, no, she's getting back up. Trish caught. Snap DDT. And oh, Brianni with the belly-to-belly suplex. And look at this, Livy stopping Brianni from stopping them, and Flitter picks up the win for the Rats. What teamwork these two have. A slave to Scalon or not, Flitter is still able to work cohesively with Livy as if they were never broken apart. Livy saw the opportunity for the pinfall and stopped Brianni from interrupting. Here is your winner, Cynical Flitter, and La Livy, the Octoling, the Rats. What a match between these three teams. And again, like I said, Flitter and Livy completely coming out of nowhere and being able to work as a cohesive unit. That being said, we have ourselves a Prison Yard Riot match coming up with four of the biggest and baddest in XPWL. We have the former XPWL Super Heavyweight Champion, Violence. We have the current Super Heavyweight Champion, Big Tankintosh. We have Grak Suncrusher, and we have Vincent Strongman. One quick second. Get that loaded up for when I'm done. But for now, we go back to the show. And the loading screen should be just about ready. Bada bing. Let's do this. Down to ringside we go for this hellish match. And I can only imagine the king of the super heavyweights is a little irritated that he no longer has his crown. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a fatal four-way Prison Yard Riot match. Currently on his way to the ring from Chroma City, he has been known as Walking Armageddon. He's also been known as Ultimate Hardcore, but here he has earned the title as the King of Super Heavyweights. This is Violence! Violence trying to rile up the crowd here. And if I remember correctly, he mentioned that one of these days he's going to find a way to let his collision absolutely decimate everything else. I mean, Violence has been world champion. He's been super heavyweight champion. The only two titles I think he's never held is the tag team and the international title, actually. Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent first. From the Infected Lands, he is the walking battle tank and the reigning XPWL Super Heavyweight Champion. This is Big Tankintosh. Tankintosh slithering into the ring here. This is going to be an insane contest with these guys. After Absolute Overload and Tankatosh took the Super Heavyweight title from Violence, I figured it was only a matter of time before they'd be stepping in the ring again against each other. But I didn't think it'd be in a fatal four-way Prison Yard Riot match. The next participant, he is representing the IWF. He is the Orcish Warlord. This is Grax Sun Crusher. The monster among orcs. And you can hear the crowd up in the cheap seats, the orcish horde that is accompanying Grax to the arena is the one who sing the orcish war band. You can hear them hooting and hollering up in the cheap seats, way, way, way up in the top there. Now this will be interesting because I don't think Grax has ever met this guy yet. The final participant, he is from Moscow, Russia. He is known as the Russian Giant, Vincent Strongman. And I'm not gonna lie, I can only be intrigued by seeing Vincent Strongman and Grax get face to face. I can only imagine what this is gonna be like. The Russian Giant has never faced Grax before. And to be completely honest, I wouldn't be my first pick to put them all in a Prison Yard Riot match together. And the bell rings, here we go. Nothing but steel, concrete, and canvas between the between the four of them. Well, five if you include the ref. And Grax tossed out of the ring by Violence, who's going right after him. Tankatosh focused on Strongman now. Strongman rushes Tankatosh, doesn't even knock him down. Tankatosh levels Strongman with a heavy boot, but he couldn't get him off his feet. Tankatosh trying to go for a bear hug. I'm actually intrigued by what I'm seeing outside the ring with Grax and Violence here. These two are actually taking each other to the limit outside the ring against the cage. The two of them live for battle, honestly. I think Violence is getting a kick out of being able to hit Grax as hard as he wants. And Grax, I think, is enjoying it too. Wow, off the steps. Tankatosh, hard right. Catching Strongman right in the temple. And Violence again, just beating on Grax, is sending him all the way around the ring. Grax throws Violence to the other side. And Grax throwing Violence back into the ring. Spinebuster by Vincent Strongman, who's now chosen to go after Violence, but Violence is still too busy with Grax. And they're not even bothering with him, and oh god, now he is. Violence going right after him. And Grax now trying to get involved. Strongman lifted him up, and oh god, Tankatosh was not done. Not by a long shot. Oh god, look at this! Tankatosh and Grax meet again. and they're the only two in the ring. And these two forcing each other with headlocks. And finally, Tankintosh knocks Grax down. Here comes Strongman and Violence again. Heavy shot to the gut, collision! Tankintosh just got put in the collision. He's out. And Grax taking advantage, going for the pin. Or at least he was. And here we go. Grax going after Strongman. Military press spine buster. Oh, look at this. Bear hug by Strongman, and look at Grax hanging there. Knee to the back of the head. And a kick to Violance's clothesline. And Violence didn't even go down, that STO though. And look at this, the King stands alone in the ring. Oh, Tankintosh running over Violence. Tankintosh takes care of Strongman, and now he's going after Grax, who just got back in the ring. And Grax is not taking too kindly to being tossed around that way. And now he's watching everybody. Violence runs over Grax. And, oh, tried to go for a choke slam. Strongman stopped it. Heavy clothesline. Oh. Strongman, oh, headbutt to Violence. I got to admit, Strongman is impressing me in this match. Oh my God, dropped Tankintosh right on the top of his head. Like a half Nelson suplex. One. Only one. Grax is still outside the ring. Here we go. Grax grabs a hold and alley-oop, and down goes Strongman. Grax, is he going to go for some? Uh-oh, choke slam! Grax has got an opportunity to end this. I think he's taking it. It's crumpet time! Uh-oh, Tankintosh and Violence both woke up. Crumpet time! And, oh, Grax holding the pin and only getting a one. Violence noticed and went right after him. Grabs Grax by the throat. Choke slam! And Grax grabs Violence, another choke slam. Tankintosh measuring Strongman spear. Whoa. Grax tried to go for a super kick on Tankintosh. Grax tried going for a suplex. Violence countered it. Stun gun. Oh! Tankintosh interrupting Violence's powerbomb. Death Valley Driver rolls through. Tankintosh trying to end this. Two Death Valley Drivers. 1, 2, 3, and Tankintosh again with a victory by pinfall over Violence. Okay, that, you got to admit, was impressive, getting Grax up like that into the bear hug and actually causing damage. But watch with Strongman's head here, bouncing off the canvas. Here's another shot of the choke slam on Grax. Here is your winner, Big Tankintosh. No problem. See you later, Puncher. Tankatosh with a win over 3 of the biggest and best. And he's the champion. There's a reason why he is the champion. That being said, we've got ourselves an interesting contest. Scalon wanted competition, and somebody decided to knock on the door. We have ourselves the Red Panda who loves to bust heads, taking on Scalon in the rusted steel cage. I think you should probably have them on the line, because one way or another, I can still see there being some problems out here, Shad. I really do. Here we go, down to ringside. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a rusted steel cage match, and it is scheduled for one fall. The only way to win this match is by pinfall or submission. Introducing first, from the Nether Void, she is the queen of the Nether Void and the reigning XPWL Women's Champion, Scalon! I really hope that Lynn knows what she's getting herself into. Her opponent, representing the IWF, she is the Red Panda who loves to bust heads. This is Lynn Shui! One of the smallest competitors we have, and also one of the gutsiest. Lin Shui, on multiple occasions, has proven that she's not only a fighting champion, but she's a fine wrestler, and definitely one worthy of her craft, and definitely worthy of that nickname of hers. Lynn wanted a chance at the fight, and she got it. She's going against Scalon in the rusted cage. And all I can say is I really, really hope Lynn knows what she's gotten herself into. As the cage lowers around the two of them, here we go. And Lynn with a drop kick right off the bat. And Lynn up and over with a nice Canadian destroyer. Tried to go for a pin, but didn't get anywhere with it. Scalon runs her over with a clothesline. And remember, Lynn also has the support of the Nightmare Imperium on her side. So it's not like Scalon is dealing with somebody completely powerless either. And Lynn is a hell of a fighter. Scalon better know what she's up against. Then again, she's being very, very dominant in this match. And, oh, Lynn with a hard uppercut. Tried to smack her in the head and caught her with a crossbody. Lynn with a jawbreaker. And Lynn, oh my God, Scalon right off the bat with that choke slam. She is trying to take out Lynn as fast as she can. And Lynn is trying to fight back here. Scalon locked Lynn in here had Lynn locked in here for a reason. Uh-oh, pump handle. Oh, pump handle drop. Scalon's gonna go for the mandible claw already. She's got it. Oh no, Lynn! Lynn down on the canvas and Scalon working her way. Trying to get those, no. No, come on, this quick? No. What the hell? Scalon made short work of Lin Shui. I can't believe what we just saw. And I mean that legitimately. I can't actually believe we saw that. I was expecting more of a fight. Good God, Scalon absolutely destroyed Lin out here. Like I said, I can't even believe I'm seeing that. Lynn is one of our toughest competitors. Somebody get an EMT out there and get Lynn backstage. I can't believe Scalon took her out that fast. Here is your winner, the Nether Void Queen, Scalon. Scalon absolutely dominant. Oh. We've come to our main event, ladies and gentlemen. It's another tag team turmoil match, a fatal four-way tag team contest featuring the likes of the Inverted Shadow and the Demon of Dark Omen, Rachidile, Texan Gamer 13 and Dallas Be Awesome, Wrath and Ruin of the Eternal Savages, which we saw earlier tonight, and teaming for the very first time in this match, we have El Rey Calavera teaming up with the handsome devil Diablo Hermoso. Also, I'll be back in a sec. I have to go get something that just arrived for me. It is elimination. All right, let's get down to ringside for this main event match. Ladies and gentlemen, the next match is our main event of the evening, and it is an Eliminator Fatal 4-Way Tag Team Tornado match. Introducing first from, if you don't know where he's from, I suggest you buy a globe, you unintelligent piece of shit. He is the certified Scout Main. This is Texan Gamer 13. Charitos. Here comes the baddest guy in XPWL here. His tag team partner from Dallas, Texas. He is XPWL's answer for birth control. This is Dallas B. Awesome! Dallas and Texan haven't tagged in a while, but this is tornado tag rules, so they don't really have to rely on each other too much. And elimination rules as well. So they'll have to watch out for each other's back, or they'll get stuck being the only ones left. Ace. Ace being a cute kitty cat. Oh boy. These two we saw earlier tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if the LWO tried to jump them backstage. The crowd giving them a resounding no answer here. Their opponents from Chroma City. They are Wrath and Ruin, and they are the Eternal Savages! Resounding boos coming from the crowd when they made their entrance out here. Wrath and Ruin may not be very liked anymore, and you gotta wonder, how does that present itself for somebody like Gabriel, who's actually a fan favorite, their leader? Are Wrath and Ruin acting of their own accord, or was that on Gabriel's orders? I kind of doubt it. This will be an interesting tag team to see. The next participant from Juarez, Chihuahua, Mexico. He is known as the Skull King. This is El Rey Califara. His tag team partner, also from Juarez, Chihuahua, Mexico. He is known as the Handsome Devil. This is Diablo Hermoso. El Rey and Diablo have actually been on opposite sides of the ring before. I didn't think I'd ever see these two actually working as a team. Sorry about the crinkly. I'm just really, really hungry. The Dark Omen descending over the arena here. Oh, I really hope these guys know what they just got themselves into. The floodgates of the Shadow Realm have opened, and on the inside stands a lord and a demon. The final participants in this match, from Equestria and the Realm of Shadows, respectively. They are the Inverted Shadow and the Demon of Dark Omen Rachidile. And they are the Dark Omen's Shadow! Well, look at that defiantness right there. El Rey and Diablo showing no fear towards the Dark Omen Shadow by staying in the ring. Here we go. 4 teams, only 1 victor. And here we go. We've got Rachidile squaring off with Ruin, Shad squaring off with Texan, El Rey with Dallas, and Diablo with Wrath. I don't know how much of a wise choice that was for Diablo to pick Wrath as a dance partner, but here we go nevertheless. Nice arm throw by Diablo, and El Rey taking Dallas over the top rope. Texan tried to pin on Shad and only got a 1 count. Shad rolling out to the apron to get himself away, if only for a second. Oh, and Texan takes him out to the floor. And isn't this a familiar sight? Dallas and Texan both on the floor, starting a brawl with their respective opponents. Gee, I wonder what tag team matches we've seen those two do that in before. Oh my God! Schoolboy combination and ended up kicking Shad right in the face as Texan. And Shad firing back with some lefts and rights. The carnage is all over the damn place. Oh God, Ruin deadlift powerbomb and Rachidile drops like a rock. Oh, tried a hard lariat and Ruin did not go down. Ruin picks up Rachidile, suplex slam. And everybody, like I said, they're all over the damn place. Rachidile with a corkscrew shooting star press from a standing position, and no less. And where the hell is Diablo going? Going out to the apron here. What is he doing? And Ruin chucking Rachidile out onto the apron. Oh my God. And just pounding him, tying him up in the ropes and just pounding the hell out of him. Wrath going for a choke slam here. Diablo counters 1, 2. Shad kicks out. Another power bomb by Ruin onto Rachidile. There's a power pile driver onto El Rey Calavera from Dallas. Be awesome. Rachidile with a DDT. Well, he was going for something. I think Rachidile was thinking about going for the Twisted Reality. Shad picked him up for him and decided to hit him with something else. That spine buster. El Rey picks up Dallas Be Awesome and drops him with a gory bomb. Wrath trying to go up to the second, or Ruin trying to go to the second rope. Wrath superplex onto Diablo Hermoso, and Diablo might have just gotten crushed. Rachidile soaring over the top rope just like Ruin, and El Rey with a giant swing on Dallas. Dallas has nowhere to go. We got a pin, 1, 2, only 2. So much carnage, hard to keep track of it all. But I think Rachidile just hit the stairs and busted his face wide open. One count between Dallas B. Awesome and El Rey Calavera. Dallas grabs him again, trying to go for the pile driver, and El Rey counters. Wrath with a clothesline, and what the hell, El Rey going for some kind of stump puller. And Rachidile caught by Wrath. Oh no. Oh, end of days. El Rey already with a pin. 1, 2, and Rachidile barely kicked out. And look at Chad here, daring Wrath to come and get him. And instead, Ruin answers the call. Jackknife shooting star splash off the top rope onto Texan. 1, 2, and only 2. Oh, Wrath dropping Rachidile with a heavy suplex. And Diablo Hermoso off the top rope just cleared house, took out Dallas and Wrath on his way down. Also inadvertently hit his partner. And Wrath has Rachidile stuck in the corner here. Heavy roundhouse kick by Ruin. To Ruin by Rachidile, I mean. Reverse chinlock on Dallas B. Awesome. That didn't do it either. Rachidile grabbing a hold. Oh, DDT by Rachidile. Very heavy DDT at that. Uh-oh, measuring Ruin here. Is Ruin going to be taken out here? Rachidile picks him up. Look at the strength. Picks him up. High cross. Going for the pin. 1, 2, and Wrath kicks, or makes sure Ruin does not fall victim. Dallas B. Awesome getting involved with Shad and Ruin here. Rachidile getting to his feet and runs right into Wrath, and D's again. 1, 2. Oh no, never mind. There was 2 counts going on at once, and Shad ended up interrupting before Rachidile could be counted. No, Death Valley driver by Ruin, and Ruin's going to roll through. They're trying to get rid of Shad and Rachidile first. Double Death Valley driver, Rachidile back on his feet. Pinfall attempt. Here comes Rachidile back into the ring. 1, 2, and no. Ruin couldn't keep Shad down for 3 either. And now Rachidile and Dallas B. Awesome having a throwdown on each other. Oh, Canadian Destroyer by 1, 2, and Texan kicks out. Diablo almost got a 3 there. Diablo going out of the ring here. What is he up to? Oh, he's measuring Texan. Oh, what the hell? Rachidile watching Ruin. What the hell is he doing? Off the ropes here. Rachidile over the top with a flip. Flying over the top rope with a huge flipping senton. And now Shad with the giant swing. Down he goes. And Shad going for the pin on Dallas B. Awesome. Texan is too hurt to be able to react, and only a 2. Ruin being measured again by Rachidile. Might be time for the high cross one more time. And by the looks of it, Texan is going to get airborne. We got a pin attempt here. 1, 2. Ruin has been eliminated. Texan on top, right over Rachidile's head, and catches Diablo in the face, and I think he might have cut him open. You can't tell with the mask on his face, but he definitely got caught with that one. El Rey makes the save. That would have been it for Diablo if he hadn't have made the save there. El Rey, Death Valley driver, rolls through. He's going to go for a second one. Shad unable to get to his partner here. There's a pin attempt. The ref didn't notice. Thank God for Shad. Shad got into the ring and interrupted the count. El Rey trying to go for a pin. Oh, no, he's not. He's trying to go for a submission, grabbing Rachidile by the arm and leg and trying to force him into a submission, and El Rey and Diablo trying to work together, trying to wear down the Dark Omen shadow. Whoa, super kick out of nowhere by Rachidile. Diablo now setting Shad up, dragon suplex. Wrath has been eliminated. The Eternal Savages are out of this match. It's now just Diablo, El Rey, Dallas, Texan, Shad, and Rachidile. Oh! Coast to coast. Texan rolling into the pin. 1, 2, and Shad kicked out again. And everybody's trying to go after Shad and Rachidile here. Dallas grabbing a hold of El Rey, back suplex. Rachidile trying to get his wits about him here. Stunner! El Rey being pinned now. 1, 2, no, El Rey kicks out. Texan better be careful. Demon's Bane coming up. And there goes Dallas over the top. This might be it. Dallas won't be able to save Texan if he's stuck out there. 1, 2, and Rachidile allowed Dallas back in the ring, and that probably was a bad idea. Shad had that one. And El Rey and Diablo now working together, trying to get Rachidile, and once Dallas entered the fray, El Rey grabbed a hold of him. Shad, tried for a gut-wrench powerbomb. Texan got out of it. Clipped him in the head. And Shad is not allowing Texan to get any offense here. Sends him right back out of the ring. Rachidile grabbing a hold of Diablo Hermoso. High cross. 1, 2, only 2, and oh God. Texan hitting Shad with a lung blower. Rachidile, deadlift, powerbomb, picks up Diablo, drops him, and Shad's leg bouncing off the steel steps. We got another DDT coming down. El Rey focused on Dallas here, and Shad and Texan have been brawling outside the ring. Rachidile trying to go for something. Victory roll here by Diablo Hermoso. 1, 2, and Rachidile gets out of it. Dallas going right after Diablo here. 1. Texan almost got eliminated. Dallas was right there, though. Here comes El Rey. Diablo, nice STO. And Shad following Dallas out of the ring. I don't know if that's a good idea. Trying for a back suplex that does so right on the concrete. Diablo going over the top rope here. And by the looks of it, he's measuring Texan. Leaps into the ring. Face buster. And Dallas going right after Diablo. Oh! Rachidile was going to set up to take on Texan. El Rey kicked him right in the knee and took his leg right out from under him. Oh, hard clothesline by Rachidile onto El Rey. 1, 2, and only 2. Tried to go for a headshot. And an elbow to the body by El Rey really stopped Rachidile dead in his tracks. 3 Amigos coming up. Rachidile finding himself in trouble here. 3 Amigos. And El Rey's not done. I think he's going up for the double rotation moonsault. No, he went right over his head and elbow dropped Texan. Shad didn't even know El Rey was going to do that. El Rey came flying. Rachidile takes him down with a lariat. But Diablo there to make the save. Uh-oh. Oh, Rachidile tripping over himself. Diablo. Oh, Tiger Feint drop kick. And oh, Texan with a flip over the top rope. Oh, shooting star splash, and he landed right on top of El Rey and broke up the count. Diablo should have looked before he left. Off the ropes here. Oh, and Diablo with a super kick party here. Thought Rachidile was done for there. Shad going back out after Texan. And I think he should have stayed in there to help Rachidile because this might be an issue. Shooting star splash, and Rachidile got the knees up. Diablo is in a lot of pain now. Kick to the chops. And Rachidile kicked off. Got a double death valley on the floor by El Rey Calavera onto Dallas B. Awesome. And I think it took everything El Rey had. Oh, look at this. Diablo with a roll-up. 1, 2, 3, and sneaks a roll-up win over Rachidile. Rachidile has been eliminated. Texan going after Shad. Here comes Diablo around the corner right after Texan. Texan, oh, brainbuster. Shad is out on his feet here, and Rachidile is not able to help him now. Dallas B. Awesome's been eliminated. It's down to El Rey and Diablo against Shad and Texan. Oh no, Tiger Feint drop kick by Diablo Hermoso. Texan with a nice counter. And oh god, shooting star splash breaks up the count. Texan, oh look at this. Diablo going back up to the top. And oh, missed the drop kick. Pop up, power bomb. 1, 2. If I were Texan, I'd be trying to actually, work with Shad to get one of the two others out of the ring, considering they're both one team. But neither one seems content with that. We've got a Three Amigos attempt here by El Rey and the Demon's Bane from Shad. El Rey interrupts the count again. And by the looks of it, some of that war paint's rubbed off of Shad's face. And El Rey's going to try to take him out of the picture right here. Up to the top here. And drops the knees. And Shad is down. It might be it. 1, 2, 3. And Shad has been eliminated. Texan is all alone. Scattergun! Texan hitting the scattergun on Diablo, but what good is it going to do with Diablo's backup right there? El Rey going out after Texan. And El Rey smacking around Texan on the floor here. Super kick to the stomach. And Diablo is daring Texan to get in the ring. Texan trying to counter. No, fisherman suplex by El Rey. Oh, elbow drop. And tried to go for a drop kick and Texan caught him. Texan throwing Diablo into the ring. Hit to the head and a kick. Texan trying to get back in the ring. Here comes El Rey after him. And off the top of the elbow and manages to hit Diablo Hermoso. And short stop. And Texan is really, really working over Diablo here. And El Rey picks him up. Crucifix, sit out, power bomb. El Rey trying to get him back to his feet. Texan up on his feet and into a Hurricane Rana. Texan busting his ass out here, and he just got busted open from El Rey's elbow. Tried to go for something there, no luck. Texan's face is a mess already. He must have really caught him good. And there's a chop to the chest. El Rey, I think, is considering ending this match with the double rotator. No, Diablo's getting in the way. Rear naked shin lock with a hammerlock add-on to it. And what an uppercut by El Rey. Texan super kick. And Diablo up and saving grace. Diablo going out to the floor here. And he is going to call Texan back to his feet. Oh no, El Rey, powerbomb attempt? No, another crucifix sit-out powerbomb. And holding it this time. 1, 2. Texan kicks out. Diablo now waiting. Up and into a Hurricane Rana, and there goes Texan right here in front of the crowd. Here comes a Tiger Fate drop kick. And right into the pin goes El Rey. 1, 2, and only 2. El Rey now. Try to suplex, no luck. Texan countered it. And nice double stand-and switch. And both members of that team are out of the ring. Texan going to the top. Off the top, and crashed and burned. And he landed right on his shoulder out there on the concrete. That looked like it hurt. If there ain't nothing broken now, there probably would have been if had he fallen off a cage or something. Super kick. Texan going for the cover. 1, 2, and El Rey interrupts just before the 3. Texan tried to get a shot in, no luck. Cross-legged. Oh! Knee buster. And El Rey really laying into Texan. Texan's face is a crimson mask. Drop kick. Texan back to his feet immediately and takes Diablo over the top rope. El Rey suplex. Texan, another super kick. Setting up, if he hits this, it's over. Scattergun coming up. And down goes El Rey. Texan going for the cover. Diablo right on top of him. Springboard drop kick, and he broke it up and takes Texan over the top rope for his trouble. Diablo throwing Texan back into the ring. And, trying to go for another submission, another chin lock. And he's got it held in. Texan not submitting. He pulls himself out of it. Went right after went right after El Rey. El Rey, Death Valley driver. And another one, double Death Valley. This might be it. Going for a cover here. Referee out of position because he's an idiot. 1, 2, 3, and El Rey and Diablo pick up the win. What a match. Some of the action here, seeing Rachidile get pounded. There's the first pile driver Dallas hit in the match. Couple counters here. Nice spear by Shad. Here is your winners, El Rey Calavera and Diablo Hermoso. This match was insane, and you can see on El Rey's chest the battle scars of this match. Diablo's got some blood seeping out of his nose area and his lip. He might have a busted lip, I don't know. We'll find out later. Either way, ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of our show. If you liked what you saw, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and tell your friends about the Xtreme Battlefield. That being said, the next time you will see us is on Saturday for Saturday Night SlamMasters. We will see you then. But until then, I'm your lead commentator, Mark Wondersham, saying so long, everybody, from Florence, Italy. Hope you enjoyed yourself. Stay healthy, and we will see you again very, very soon.